Warning, this is not your typical Kūpuna Care episode. The mics are hot, the wine is flowing, and your Kūpuna Care girls are officially unfiltered. You're listening to Whine Wine with the Kūpuna Care girls, where the only thing predictable is that we're going to say too much. Just two local girls talking story, spilling tea, dropping F-bombs, and probably oversharing. No senior tips, no caregiving talk, just wine, whining, and whatever else comes out after a few sips. So if you think this intro is already pilau, this might not be the episode for you. But if you're here for the real, the raw, and the ridiculously funny, grab your glass because we're just getting started. Welcome to our first episode, Lani, to Whine and Wine.
Wine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes.
We're just going to talk story. It might go through a little bit of a roller coaster. So hang on tight, folks.
Yes, this is the podcast where we're going to uncork the bottle and let it all out.
So what did you do this weekend, Lani?
Well, I got home from a week of being in Vegas because I was there for work, and we learned a lot of things, but the theme was, most of it was, we'll wait and see. So
we were working.
Yeah, we were working to fill in the gap.
Air quote working. Let's check out these new bars in Vegas. So out of all the places that you went to, though, which one was your favorite?
Vegas has a lot of speakeasies, and the one that you suggested, it was Beauty at, oh shoot, now I can't.
Beauty of Essex?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know where that name came from, but when you walk in, it looks like a pawn shop. And then you walk into this very beautiful, restaurant / bar, and they have a lot of fancy drinks. And the service is great. The food was good, and the drinks were amazing. So, that stuck out. And it was a fun environment.
That's good.
Yeah. It was just an adventure of getting there. So,
the adventure of getting there. Was it hard?
When you're in Vegas or any big city, you see the building just like right there. So it looks like it's a short walk, but it ends up being a long.
You walked there?
Did, because
from where?
From our hotel, the house, and we just thought, okay, it was the next stop on the monorail, and then we were like, okay, it's just right there, and then we're like walking, and then it's still right there.
It's still moving. It's still moving from us.
Yeah, but it was worth it because we got our exercise in.
Then did you Uber back or you walked back?
What did we do? Oh, we didn't Uber back. We just kind of strolled back, and it wasn't that bad because we figured out how to make that walk shorter. But the next day, we took Uber.
I'm the
even
type
though
of
it
traveler.
was like right next door.
No, I'm the traveler that Ubers everywhere. I don't care if it's $5. I will Uber there. I save my legs. I save my sweat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was like yeah.
That's why it was an adventure.
It was. Yeah, it was. How about you? What was your weekend or week?
Nothing extravagant. Nothing out of the ordinary. Hung out. I just don't understand. Communication is such a huge part of every relationship. And why is it so difficult for men and women to communicate? A simple communication tactic. Simple. I don't understand why it's so difficult. The yin and the yang, don't yin and yang.
It is Venus and Mars, as you know, that book.
Why? It's so frustrating.
It is. And then, and then you're okay after that.
And then you're okay. You're like, is it really worth the effort of fighting? No. Too tired for this shit. I'm too tired for this shit. A freaking simple argument turns into, I told you already. Don't ask me again.
Oh, my tongue's sore. I gotta bite the tongue.
For real. Then I come silent and mute. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. No sense talk. You're not going to listen anyway.
Oh, but at the end of the day, we still love them.
I know. Damn it. It's a round and round circle again. Merry-go-round. That's why we need wine and wine.
Hence wine and wine.
Yes, very much so. We can whine about anything here.
Yeah. Yeah. We have our clients that come in, and we have really great clients, and then we have just the 1% that complain and
whines and wants to be on the
whine.
show. They need wine, that's why.
But it's one of those things where we just have to talk to them as if, like, yes, we hear you, even though we try to explain as much as we can. It's very difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some of them come back very nasty, So
you have some piece of work clients. I don't know where your patients come from, Lani. You are an angel.
I'm sure that one is not listening.
The ones who should be is not.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. But you live and learn how to handle people.
Mm-hmm.
We need to learn how to communicate better, right? That is key.
Communication. Mm-hmm. Such a tough one. And being a podcaster, it's all about communication, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read an article about people who get promoted. Mm-hmm. One of the key factors is the way they communicate. Mm-hmm. And then, so, when you're on social media, once you read an article, then all of these other articles on communication or things pop up. So I learned a couple things just reading articles.
Girl, I think you got to share some of that with me. I need to learn how to communicate better. Or maybe the person I'm communicating with needs to listen.
Yeah. And so there's something called mirroring, right? When you talk to them and you want to be at the same tone.
Okay.
Like if they're yelling at you and you don't want to escalate that problem. And it's hard because when you're arguing already, it's like,
right.
But it's up to us if we want to mirror that or have them mirror us. Like, for example, like if someone is yelling at me, and it could be also a client or a friend or a, sibling. If you respond in like a quieter tone or more calm, they may mirror you. I mean, I say may because not everyone's would come back the same way. Mm-hmm. So that would just de-escalate it. But yeah, it's all in the how you communicate with the other person, and it's easier said than done, right? Said than done.
Yeah.
Another thing that I learned was, so this is if you're presenting. Another article or another video that came up was you want to add in pauses. So like if we're presenting and you add a pause, and I think you also mentioned this before, it allows the person who's listening to you think about what you just said instead of you just going blah, 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 blah. If you go blah, 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 pause, it allows them to think about your first Baba Buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true, though. Yeah. I think those are good points. Very good points. I need to learn more.
It's funny that you brought up communication because we talked about this before.
Yes. Hugely. Hugely a big topic in this office.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. We are so in sync all the time, I swear. Sometimes we don't even need to communicate. We're telepathic.
Because when we start talking, we would both be like, oh my God, that's what just happened to me yesterday.
I just thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man. Again, this is a great way to wine and wine.
And to unwind the day with wine. Well, we wine.
So today's wine, what are we featuring today? And we should get sponsors.
I don't know. It's a blue bottle. It's a blue bottle. It's very tasty. Yeah, it's some kind of a Moscato. This is not sponsored by. It is our previous Hilo Medical Center Foundation wine glasses that we contributed 1 year.
We did attend. Yeah, we attended one of their wine tasting, and it was fun. So we still have it. Fun.
Yeah, we should do that
I'm
again.
a red wine girl, but this is really good.
I liked it a lot. Need a refill. We need a wine runner now.
Anybody wanna
volunteer wine runner? You can have a glass each time. We'll share.
Oh boy.
I know.
So this is so not on script. We don't have an opening. We don't have a closing, but we just talking whatever is coming up. I don't know, Michael, you can edit.
You can fix it if you need to. Or if we may need to do a few more takes. It's okay. We can buy more bottles.
Oh, man. And how long did we want this one for?
I'm good.
You're good.
You don't want to complain about rice right now? Or any struggles? No? Okay.
Episode 2. Talk about rice.
Rice. We'll be rice back. Tune in to next time.
All our inside jokes.
Rice back. Wine and wine. We'll open a new bottle. Kadota Liquors, can you please sponsor us?
Yes.
Maui Winery, can you please sponsor us? Volcano Winery. We will do an in-house episode at Volcano Winery. That'd be fun.
That would be. And then we'll end up in Napa.
Yeah. And that's okay. And then we'll end up in Walla Walla, Washington. Another winery country. Yep.
And that's a wrap on today's pour and pour out section.
We'll pour out with you folks next week.
Thanks for hanging out with us. And where we sip, vent, and vibe.
Hey, I like it. We got to do the vibe though.
Vibe.
And vibe.
Oh, man. And that's a wrap on today's chaos. If you laughed, spilled your wine, or caught yourself nodding along, you're officially one of us. Thanks for joining us in our mini-series, Kūpuna Kare Girls Unfiltered. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to follow the Kare For Kūpuna podcast so you never miss an episode, whether it's heart-filled resources or our wine-filled rants. Until next time, Okole Maluna. Mahalo.